I would not be surprised right about now if your faces were in utter shock, because I have risen from the proverbial dead, as they say. What we are doing right now is we're getting a part 9 up of this Barbarossa campaign going, and as you notice, I'm working with the market. This is the 3rd mission, the Pope and the Antipope. You've got 3 enemies, my bad, check that, and 1 ally, Carcano, which really does very little for you except later on allows you to trade, which is nice. They will also deal with a couple of the enemies for you, but that's not the point right now. So what you want to do is, first off, you want to sell enough. I say sell 3 batches of wood, 1 batch, 1 press, whatever you want to call it. It does not matter. Of food, allowing you to get 476 gold. Teutonic trade cart. You are a little slow on the uptake there, but you want to get 476 gold. The reason being, you need redemption to convert some Carcano or Crema buildings, which are to the southeast, which we're going to right now. You want to hug the coastline. You want to leave your units right there. But you could also move once the river guards move in. They're purple. They'll send some ships down towards your ships. You want to try to move towards Carcano, which will allow you to take out the first transport ships that come through of the river guard, which consists of some long swordsmen that can disrupt your taking of Crema. Crema to the southeast are the Britons. So you know, but they don't really come out with any special units. They primarily stick to the pikemen, spearmen, and archer. They don't make it to the crossmen if you're quick enough. But you should easily be able to take them down with the monks healing your units. The purpose of the Crema kind of being there is just to provide you with some villagers and make it a little bit harder earlier on in the mission to get something going, because obviously once you solidify your base, any mission's easy when you're playing against the AI, and this is probably the hardest part of the game. This mission so far, not the game, obviously not the game. Gosh darn it. Here are the river guards. You want to send your units up here towards Carcano. You see Carcano is kind of a naval area, a little bit slow as far as not slow, but not too big power-wise. But they will provide you with some defense if you want to fall back towards one of their castles, take down some river guards that are coming through, some champions, 2-hand swordsmen later on, because your monastery is going to hold that relic that I just got for quite some time. And make sure you monitor that monk, because you're going to need that monk to come back down south towards Crema with you, so you can convert some of those buildings that Crema has as quick as possible. This might be a little sloppy because I haven't played Age of Empires in a week now, and you better not be lagging on me either, because I don't want to record this another time. Ridiculous. Same spot every time. Don't know what to do. Don't know what the remedy is. I'm probably going to be skipping over, and this is going to be a thrown off commentary, but you're just going to have to live with it for right now, and hopefully it'll go to the wayside. So you want to head up here, forget those sheep, and you're going to see those pikemen. Chill out for a second to get your troops reorganized. You want to probably set them off to no attack stance until you get your monks organized, or guards stand guard. Probably be the best option, but you can go for this first archer. You convert that guy. You want to make sure you're converting those archery ranges and barracks first. So forget about converting those archers. You want to just do that to draw the units in. And pikemen, get in the fray. Get in the fray. So they'll get in the mess. You want to make sure your monks are always converting. Sometimes they don't, so you want to monitor that. And crap, my cavalry is already gone. I don't know. Cavalry can be singular. So these pikemen are going to be fighting through the rest of these guys. They don't look... Crema doesn't have much of a force right now, so you should be alright with these immediate pikemen as long as you keep healing your units. And once you take down their immediate pikemen, they will come out with spearmen, not pikemen, which is okay, which is somewhat of a plus. And they'll stick with the archers for a while, which can be kind of a pain, considering they're a lot quicker than your own units to begin with. You don't have squires or anything. Not that they're technical infantry, but whatever. Also recommend getting sanctity and fervor with your monks, but that is another thing we'll tackle later. Once you take down these units, they're going to have just units coming out of their unit producers one by one. You probably don't really want to attack it or anything. That will take quite a long time, and you're going to have to be fending off quite a lot of units. So you want to go ahead and convert these unit producers. I'd say go for the archery range first. If you want, you can go 2 monk at a time. And there you go. Right away, the river guard will come through with some long swordsmen. That is going to be a problemo later on if you're not quick enough with your monks. Because the long swordsmen will seat down south over here, and they will disrupt you and probably kill you if you're not quick enough in getting town center going down here. So we got the archery range. We don't have to worry about any more archers. Heal up have your monks heal each other up, which is nice. And once you work on that barracks, and your units get enough faith for another conversion, you can go for a villager. And obviously you want to get as many villagers as possible, but you don't want to spend a lot of time wasting it on villagers themselves, because you're going to need more to support your population limit. So you can convert some of the houses that are around Crema, and there's probably about 7 or 8 of them scattered around, but we'll get to that later once we get most of this map revealed. So there we go. That is the last of the spearmen, hopefully, and I might as well go ahead and convert one of the villagers. Not a big deal if you don't convert them right now, if you want to get that barracks first. The barracks not going to be a problem, so I'm just going to have one monk converting that barracks at a time. Oh goodness, I knew that would happen, but good thing spearmen are pointless. Look at what they're doing. They're jabbing away at a monk. No, the Candyman. The Candyman reading a book, nonetheless, and making him that much more petty. Or pathetic. Maybe I want to pull that one out of the bag. So now that we converted a villager, we can start building our own structures up, and obviously the town center will support us. We're getting some more, and we got that barracks taken care of. So we can focus on getting more villagers, and the town center will be the best. You wanna find a good spot. Hopefully this will be all right. I'm not sure gauging that town center, and if I get in a coughing fit because I had pneumonia, all right, just get over it. You understand why? Do the best I can. But you also want to keep away from their town center while building your town center. The reason being, they will attack you with their town center if you start attacking them, their units that is, and their units will come in and try to take your units out. Not a big deal. Your pikemen should easily be able to take them down. But once again, pikemen suck. Why do you make pikemen? Sure, they work well in groups of cavalry, but they're gonna die before they even get a chance to kill the cavalry because they suck. They will get taken apart by archers. It's just delaying the inevitable, having more pikemen than you need. Having cavalry is just as good. Just have overpowered, juiced cavalry, or maybe some Teutonic Knights on your front line to deal with the fear that they're gonna trample over you. They don't. It's a video game. Pikes don't scare your enemies. Get over it. Don't you realize that? Don't you realize that you don't need the psychological fear on your enemies, especially when you're going against the AI? Thank you for making a pathetic unit. Do you want me to compare you to the technician from Tiberian Dawn? I don't think you do. So you better stay out of my face. And let me build whatever I want to build. Hussars, hand cannoneers. I like those. And throwing axemen. I don't like you, so just get out of here. I'm gonna convert you. I'm gonna heal you up and get you in the town center. And that is a good start, but we look like we're gonna get hit by that town center, so we're gonna have to take down the rest of their villagers quickly. And by doing so, we're probably gonna lose some of our own units, and you're probably gonna get hit pretty hard from their town center and lose some eventually. So I'm just gonna make sure I keep their units out of my way. And now we got some more purple people eaters trucking on through, and thank you for allowing me to convert monk, because if you can't, and I don't have crenellations yet, so I'm not going to be entirely saved, I need you back in there. And so they're probably going to seep through with some of their villagers and beef up their town center, and they're probably going to attack my town center. It's just going to be a repeating circle. It's just going to be a circle in the Crema land, and I'm going to cream you later. Don't you realize I could just make the word cream out of this? I don't know if you had a little typo going on there. I'm sure you did. But I got some useless Candyman in there and throwing axemen. You must be, you got some nice black magic. That is a respectable bit of black magic they have going on. I mean, it goes with the elite skirmisher as well. You throw an axe and you just pull one on your back. I see you got the other one on your back, so maybe you'll throw 2 axes. Oh, I'll just keep picking them out of my back. Maybe you know how people get screws and plates put into them. Maybe that's what they get. They get axes put into them. Or maybe they just produce axes like red blood cells and white blood cells or whatever. Maybe that's what it is. I have figured it out. I have figured video game programming crapping out. Yes, video crapping out. I do crap out. Not, yeah, alright, whatever. So that is the last of the River Guard assault right there. And now this is going to be a little tricky. I've dug myself in kind of a hole here. And as you realize, I can't make any more villagers because I don't have any houses yet. So I'm going to have to convert myself some houses, and probably want to get that lumber camp right now so I can maybe build some of my houses, some more houses, although I have plenty of wood. But oh, guess who's here? Purple people eaters to ruin the day. So this is going to be a pathetic couple minutes now, trying to fend off these enemies. They call themselves the River Guard. What a generic name. I mean, we got the National Guard here, but the River Guard, and you're purple. I mean, maybe if you're blue, you'd be a little bit more respectable, but purple is not going to cut the mustard. At least you're not pink, like in Red Alert 2. Red Alert 2, why would you even make an option for pink? I mean, you're done. If you choose pink, you're done even before you start. Your self-confidence and self-esteem is so low, I don't even see how you can complete anything and even want to build any buildings, train any units. I mean, your morale and purpose is so low. So we're trying to distract these purple people eaters for a while. We'll play a little round of Ring Around the Rosie. Black in the bubonic plague, and we're in Europe somewhere. Hey, we're pulling it. It must be the bubonic plague. Throwing out some Ring Around the Rosie, pocket full of posies. Let's burn some dead people, because there's a lot of them right now, and people are sick everywhere. And I was, but I didn't have the bubonic plague. If I did, that would probably be the biggest accomplishment of my life. I mean, other than what? Making this video? That could be. Other than killing Sir Fastall for Master of the Templar for the 9th time, one or the other, I don't know. But getting the bubonic plague would probably be the biggest accomplishment of my life, and I don't see how you could argue that. So right now we're focusing on probably getting some more villagers, but also getting some more houses, and basically screw those buildings up there. Karkanu, thank you for being worthless and being yellow. Also, yes, I pulled that one out of the bag. Thank you. So now we got bombard cannons trucking on through. So we're going to have to kill them with the pikemen, and bombard cannons are essentially useless. But once you get some castles going, and you will, believe me, you will. Believe you me, don't understand how that expression works. But we're going to truck these monks on up there and get ourselves some houses. Yeah, some housing. We need some residential housing out in this part. This here part, we need some residential housing. Alright, thought I'd throw in a few accents to go along with this boring episode of Age of Empires 2, the Age of Kings Barbarossa campaign. So we're gonna convert these monks, and we got a crew trucking on through once again. So we're gonna have to pull up, because if I lose these monks, I might possibly stunt my growth. Stunning. Oh, you set him in fire. You got some flaming swords. I want some of that. Maybe some lightsabers. YouTubes, I have figured it out. I have figured it out. The lightsaber is the reason that infantry and cavalry can take down, and they use blaster pistols, the archers do, to set afire wood buildings in this game. I have figured it out. Everything is set in place. No more black magic will be involved in this world. I have figured it out. It is all good. So we are back to normal now. And between now and the next video, as you see, I'm just going to be taking care of this town center and converting some more Crema villagers, and a big renovation will occur. Try not to have a heart attack the next time we get going in part 10. But I will have a lot of technologies. I'll have trade routes. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. I will have castles sprawling everywhere, and I'll be defending my base. But don't worry, I will explain how you do that. And that's basically just taking on Crema and building up a castle right away, allowing yourself to get resources and turtle. So please forgive me if I skip ahead too far from you. This is mainly important, getting this town center up right here by converting some villagers, killing the river guard that come through, and then killing this taking down this town center.